Love and light. Thank you for visiting my channel. Today I'll be doing an energy reading for the sign of Cancer. I'll be taking a look at some of your surrounding energies along with some of your overall energies and your influential energies to see what all messages the Divine Spirit has for you today. So Cancer, without further ado, let's do this. Put it back. Put it back. Put it back. Divine Spirit, what messages do we have for Cancer? Please and thank you. What messages do we have for Cancer, the Divine Spirit? Please and thank you. Okay, Cancer, so I'm gonna get it up. Hold on. Okay, Cancer, I was going to pull an overall message for your reading here. It says, patience. I accept that everything happens in divine order. Okay, so Cancer, the universe could be calling for you to have patience, or to, for you to have patience or more patience at this time. Humor. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. So you could be taking things real serious, seriously, whichever, at the moment right now. You could be looking at things from the wrong perspective, and they're wanting you to see it from a different point of view, a more lighter point of view, a more funnier side, or more a healthier way of looking at the situation versus a negative way of looking at things. Put it back. Put it back. What messages do we have for Cancer? Please and thank you. What messages do we have for Cancer, your Divine Spirit? Please and thank you. Okay. Stand your ground. Third eye chakra. So it's like they want you to, what I'm getting so far, is that they're wanting you to stand your ground when it comes to your intuition, when it comes to God speaking to you and talking to you, when it comes to hearing His voice and what He's telling you, regardless of how others, regardless of how others may feel or how you think others may feel. 1 second. Okay, Cancer. I don't quite remember where I left off with that slight interruption there. But I'm seeing stand your ground, and I'm seeing third eye chakra. The universe is wanting you to keep moving forward with your process, with your ascension process. Don't digress. Don't go backwards. Follow what you know your heart is saying. Follow what God is saying to you. Stand your ground. Regardless if people, you know what I'm saying, may look at you or laugh at you, or, you know what I'm saying, they may make a joke of you, or whatever the case may be. Patience and planning. Okay, so patience is out here twice. 7 is out here twice. So they could be saying be patient when you're planning things. Sometimes you could probably be too quick to do things. You may be, is it impulsive? I think is the word I'm looking for. You may have a tendency to be impulsive and to act without thinking, or react without thinking. Something like that. At the bottom of the deck, I'm seeing passion ignited. So what I'm getting with this patience and this planning, and to be patient and think about things before you go through with things, is that people can be trying to like light your fire, like gaslight you, I guess is what they say. Yeah, fuel your fire, whatever. And they're calling you to have patience when it comes to planning and acting and reacting and standing your ground and standing firm with which way you're going to go, with which path you're going to choose, with which roads you're going to follow. Okay. Play that. Play that. Divine Spirit, what other messages do we have for Cancer? Please and thank you. Excuse me, Cancer. What other messages do we have for Cancer, Divine Spirit? Please and thank you. Okay. It says events, loss. I don't know, I'm getting a couple of messages, like I'm getting that you could just need to cut ties with things, some hurtful things, some sad events, some hurtful events. It's like you just need to cut ties with those people, those places, those things, regardless of whatever is tying you together with this connection or with this person, for whatever attachments you have, you know what I'm saying, for a situation. It's like whatever it is it really worth, is it really worth the cost? You might have to just kind of cut your ties with things and, consider it a lesson, not really a loss, but I mean, you can take it as a loss, but consider it a lesson. Intentions, playing it safe. Okay, so with intentions and playing it safe, and this is another 6, this is the second 6 I see it here too, and it's coming up under this other 6 with your third eye chakra, and with your intentions of playing it safe. Simply to me, what this is saying with this patience and this planning here, and with this standing your ground, these 2 7s, it's repeating the same thing. It's like it's almost yelling it or screaming it, almost in a sense. Like they want you to play it safe. They want you to stay on the right side of the lane, on the right side of the fence. When it comes to your intuition, when it comes to your thoughts, when it comes to listening to that voice inside of your head or your heart, whichever. It's saying playing it safe, so they want you to practice patience before you act. Really think things through. Look at things from a higher point of view. Look at it from with all the light possible. With all the love possible. And keep your intentions, again, on the right side of the fence here. You know, remember to play it safe. Regardless if you're not interested in what your heart is trying to tell you. Regardless if you don't think it's going to be fun, if you feel it's bored, or you feel it may be better to go out and react like this, or you may feel that it may be more exciting to take this kind of action, or, you know what I'm saying, even if you think the action that you're taking is not really, you know, bringing you fulfillment, some type of fulfillment that you're seeking, and I wouldn't even know what kind of fulfillment that would be, because that shit, okay, keep going, but it's saying play it safe, but you look like you're not interested in playing it safe. It's like you need some type of excitement or fulfillment or something. I don't know. Okay, let's keep going. Intentions, taking steps. Okay, so this is coming up under patience and planning. Intentions, playing it safe, taking steps. Keep taking, even if, you know what I'm saying, it seems like these steps are not getting you nowhere. Even if it seems like these steps are not bringing you the fulfillment that you desire or that you seek, just know that you're getting closer and closer to those doors, and into the place in which you're trying to be, you know what I'm saying, into the kingdom. Into like through those palace walls, through those doors, or something like that. Even if you don't feel like you're getting closer with the small steps that you're taking, just know that spirit is in the background, and that they're watching, you know, every single step that you take. And as long as you keep walking the right way, they can make things, you know, happen and move on you, on your behalf, on your part. Okay. Bottom of the deck, victim mentality. Okay, let's see if there's any last messages here. Cancer. Yeah, but they're wanting you to stand your ground and to have patience. Be slow when it comes to reacting, when it comes to act, and when it comes to reacting. Be slow to react. Take baby steps if needed. Get a deck. Get a deck. Beautiful Spirit, what other messages do we have for Cancer? Please and thank you. What other messages do we have for Cancer and Divine Spirit? Please and thank you. Black flower fragrance. It's like Spirit is asking you to cut ties, with things where you're still seeking something, where you're still seeking, or there's still some type of expectation from something or from someone, and it's like it's just constantly pulling on your emotions, but you're still holding on for whatever reason. It's Spirit is saying to cut ties with these things that just play on your emotions, even if you feel like you could be taking a loss, because eventually it's gonna alter how you view things. It's gonna alter your perception in your mind and life. And it's gonna, start affecting on your heart and weighing on your heart in a heavy and dark way. And like you can start to become bitter and all these things, and it'll just kind of mess up your whole fragrance of life or for life. Where did this come from? This kid? I hope so. Okay. Oh yeah, okay. Fragmentation. Okay. So Spirit, it's like what I'm getting, Spirit is asking for you to play it safe when it comes to listening to the voice, either I guess between your head or and in your heart. Okay, Cancer. Let's see what I was saying here. Fragmentation. It's like Spirit, they're wanting you to close out this cycle. They're wanting you to close out this old cycle of these old ways, of having like this dark shadow that kind of lingers or hangers over your life and life circumstances. By which you're needing to have patience when it comes to planning and taking steps in life with your choices, and listening, to either that voice, like either in your head or in your heart. Because if you're not playing it safe, if your intention is not to play it safe, if your intention is not coming from a loving place, and you're not playing this a loving place, and you're not playing it safe, it's like you're going to further, lose pieces of your soul. And like your soul is going to start breaking down into more pieces and more fragments. And it's going to become, even weaker and even, what's another word for weaker that I'm trying to say here? I don't know. But, okay, yeah, let's keep going. The child I was meant to be. So they're wanting you to, again, keep practicing patience with this planning, and wanting you to see the light side of situations, of things. They're wanting you to have patience in life when it comes to life circumstances and situations, with whomever it may be, friends, family, lover, parents, children, whomever, whichever. Co-workers, boss. I'm just trying to throw more stuff out there. But they're wanting you to take more steps into becoming the child who you were meant to be. They want you to continue taking steps on nurturing and loving yourself. giving to yourself, on pouring into yourself. So that you can have that peace and that serenity to come from like a place of love. So that you are on the right side of the fence. So that you're able to come out of cycles of darkness. So that you're able to stand firm in your ground and in your truth. So that you can have this freedom. So there's no more ties, you know what I'm saying, to all these emotional barriers in your life. And that's leaving life, you know what I'm saying, feeling toxic, I guess. Or feeling like unfresh. I don't know. Keep taking those baby steps, even if they are just baby steps, on becoming a person who you were meant to be. Okay, Cancer, so let's do one last card here to wrap this up. Okay. Also, what I'm getting is that it takes time and it takes steps. You know what I'm saying, when you're coming through, when you're coming, you know what I'm saying, when you're coming into awakenings, when you're coming through like portals, when you're trying, you know what I'm saying, to arise, when you're trying to ascend, when your consciousness is ascending, it takes practice, patience, and work with those things. But you just have to keep your intent on moving forward, on taking those steps, on walking through those doors, on elevating your mind and your consciousness. You have to keep nurturing that plant, that fulfillment, that desire, you know what I'm saying, to get into the point to where you can stand in your authentic, stand as your true self. I'm avoiding that word. Okay. Clear the deck. Clear the deck. What about spirit? What messages that we have for Cancer? Please and thank you. What messages do we have for Cancer? Good divine spirit, please and thank you. Again, one small crack does not mean that you are broken. It means that you were put to the test and you did not fall apart. Okay. Let me make this one more time here. I'm just kind of overthrown on how many times this card came out in these readings. Oh my goodness. Let me see what this bottom one says. Let me finish with this one here. One small crack does not mean that you are broken. It means that you were put to the test and you did not fall apart. So again, I believe what I was saying with some of these is saying, it was with a different card actually, but still, to don't give up and to not give up and to don't give in. You know, even if you seem broken at this time, even if your life seems broken, even if your faith seems broken, even, you know, if you feel like there's just cracks like in your path and in your story altogether, It doesn't mean that you've hit, I mean, it's like you can say you hit rock bottom, but it doesn't mean that you've like hitting rock bottom. It doesn't mean that, you know what I'm saying, that's the end. It doesn't mean that you're broken. It just means that you went through some things and you had a lot of you've had harder times than others in life. Is really all that means. It means you have more bumps and more bruises in your journey, in your path along your way. It doesn't make you a broken person. It just means you have more of a harder time on your path. You've had to endure and suffer a lot. You know what I'm saying? You're really going to come out one of the stronger ones. As long as you're able to stand your ground and cut ties with those losses, you know, all those things that created all of these, you know, bruises and cuts and wounds and things in your life. Okay, I was going to read this one. Let's see. Life is not easy for any of us, but what of that? We must have perseverance and, above all, confidence in ourselves. We must believe that we are gifted for something and that this thing, at whatever cost, must be attained. Yeah. Through all those cuts and bruises, you know what I'm saying? It's like you were able to persevere, you know what I'm saying, in life. And it says you're able to persevere. You was able to persevere above life, and above all, have confidence in yourself and believe that you were gifted for something, and that at whatever cost, you know what I'm saying, at whatever cost that it take, you were going to achieve it. You were going to maintain it. You were going to, you know what I'm saying, accomplish it. Even if it takes you taking, even if it means you taking baby steps. And playing it safe. And having patience. And accepting that things is happening in divine time. And in divine order. And look at all these hurtful situations from a lighter place, from a lighter point of view. Don't take it as, oh, well, why is this happening to me? Why nobody want to listen to me? Why nobody feel like they have to, I don't know, respect me or whatever, however ways you may feel a person, you know what I'm saying? Like, why nobody don't have to show me love? Whatever you may feel, I don't know. I'm going to stop. I'm trying to speak for you. But yeah. Let me read this one more time, Cancer. And then we're going to wrap this up. We're going to close it out. Life is not easy for any of us, but what of that? We must have perseverance and, above all, confidence in ourselves. We must believe that we are gifted for something and that this thing, at whatever cost, must be obtained. So yeah, Cancer, that has been your reading. And with that, Cancer, I want you to keep yourself uplifted. I want you to be encouraged. I want you to stay in love. And as always, Cancer, peace and love, much love, and one love.